I'm going to show you how to factorize non-monic quadratic. To do that, I've written down a quadratic expression over here. So you ask, what makes this a non-monic quadratic? It has to do with the coefficient of x squared. A non-monic quadratic will have a coefficient which is greater than 1. So if I were to write a general formula for a quadratic, the coefficient of x squared, which is a, would have to be greater than 1. Not 1, but greater than 1. So in our expression, first thing you might want to do is think about it, well, can I take the factor 4 out of here? And it seems like sensible. I could take it from here. I could take it 4 goes into 12, but then we get a problem because it does not, 4 does not go into a 9. So we can't, we have to keep that 4 there. Now there are many ways to actually do this kind of factorization, but one of my favorite ones is to do this. Multiply the a with the c. And in our case, that's going to be 4 times 9 because the c is the constant 9 over here. And 4 times 9 is 36. And now I want to find two factors of 36 which when added together will give me a 12. And the 12 comes from this coefficient over here. So two coefficients that together will give me a 12. So I reckon 6 and 6 sounds like a really good idea. And we could have used other factors like 3 times 12. But then 3 plus 12 will not give me 12. It'll give me 15. Okay, so this is step 1. That's quite easy. The next step that you're going to do is you're going to take these two factors and you're going to divide it by 4. Why do you want to divide it by 4? Because this is the 4 that you were using as a coefficient. So we're just going to divide this factor by 4 and this factor by 4. Now I want to simplify that. So that's going to be 3 over 2 and 3 over 2. And now I'm just going to draw the brackets in this way. And the 2 is going to come here from there, and that's going to belong to the x plus 3, and the same thing on that side, that 2x plus 3. So you can see that that red 2 has now become the coefficient of x, and we add the 3. That red 2 became the coefficient of x plus 3. And so we have just factorized the above quadratic. And that's just one way of doing it. Let's just do one more example. All right, here's another one that cannot be, that the factors cannot be taken out. I'll just draw that 2 here, that coefficient in red, so that makes it easier for us. So now I'm going to multiply the 2 times 2, the back 2, and that will be 4. So I will write down that that is 4. Now, I also want to, so when the 2 are multiplied together, it gives me 4. Now, when they're added together, that should give me a 5. So which two numbers, factors here of 4, will give me a 5? I presume 1 and 4. I can think of that very quickly. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. So the next step that I'm going to do is to divide it by the coefficient 2. Now I'll do the same thing over here. 4 divided by 2. Simplify it. That's just going to be 1 on 2 anyway, because I can't simplify that any further. And this one I can simplify, and that makes it 2 is to 1. So that's going to be 2 over 1. So now I can write out this in brackets. I'll put bracket, 2 lots of brackets. And the 2 will come out here, and that will be part of the x coefficient plus 1. And over here, I only have 1, so I'm just going to rewrite that x plus 2. Make it simpler, I can just write 2x plus 1 and x plus 2.